thought it was really well and beautifully shot. The use of black and white I thought was really, really, really well done. Can you tell us a little bit more about your inspiration for the storyline in the film?
Storyline was kind of designed around what was available to me. And
Okay.
so the location was available to me because I lived there.
Okay.
The dog was available because he's my dog. The actors or non-actors were available. The time frame was available. So I kind of looked at what I had and I didn't so much write a film as I designed a film.
Yeah.
To kind of work with those elements. So I live in the city, in St. Louis City. Race is a big deal in my life in general, or a big topic with me.
It was shot in St. Louis, correct?
And this was shot in the city in St. Louis. I don't know. It just starts off with like a couple images and ideas and locations, and we kind of just built from there.
Okay.
With no clear direction.
As far as the actors go, you said that they were non-actors. They hadn't done much, or they were complete non-actors, or
The young man has never done anything. He's
really good performance.
He's a 19-year-old kid from the city, grew up in the city. His life is not very much different from the life of which he played. In fact, it's pretty spot on. I didn't want him to play a character so much as a just derivative of himself.
Right.
And the same thing with her. She's kind of an amateur actress. She has a day job, like at Build-A-Bear corporate. She's a pretty
It's corporate.
streamlined corporate girl. But I've known her for about a decade. We've been friends, and she's been in a couple short films and plays when she has the time. And so I kind of just spent a year working with the both of them, just rehearsing and improvising things until we shot.
Gotcha. And then also too, I know you shot on a very small budget. Can you tell us more about the size of the crew, as far as resources you had available, and also to the length of the shooting schedule?
The crew was about 4 or 5 people. I shoot a lot of doc content. I shoot a lot of high-end commercials. I direct a lot of high-end commercials around the country.
Really beautifully shot, by the way.
And I just wanted to pick up like the cheapest cameras I had and just shoot until we couldn't see straight anymore, which is kind of what we did. So we all moved into my home, which was that rooftop, for 3.5 weeks. We shot 2 or 3 cameras at one time because all of it was improvised and we didn't really know what was going to happen. In a lot of cases, the scene looking over the building where the police come and the people are popping fireworks, that was just all real. Okay. We shot over the course of, that was on the 4th of July that we actually shot that scene. And cops showed up. That family was popping fireworks. The police showed up. We just sent him out into that scene, mic'd, and kind of just made it up. So it was pretty raucous. It was just 4 or 5 of us on any given day with actors and a dog that is not trained at all. That dog is not trained.
I love the dog shirt, by the way, that Eugene wore. I thought that was, I want that effing shirt. That's a great
shirt. I have
shirt.
a lot of those shirts for some reason.
With you, or is this
I probably have one with me.
We'll talk later. It's not a big deal. I like the dog shirt.
It is not my dog on there.
Doesn't matter.
Got it on Etsy.
It's a great
there's
shirt.
There's a lot of Boston Terrier products out there. People love their Boston Terriers. And it was kind of a wild shoot. We shot it like a documentary. We shot it like a video, which was our intent. We shot it kind of amateurish, like a video, as opposed to dealing with a more cinematic look, which I just didn't really want to take the time to do.
Gotcha. I mean, you're shooting in black and white, so everything seemed intentional as far as we know the direction we're going to with it. How much of it would you say was scripted and how much was improvised?
I scripted about 40 pages, the front end and the back end, and I'd say ultimately in the film, it's probably 75% improvisation.
Okay.
There's a couple of scenes that were script specific that needed to happen.
Yeah.
But other than those, probably like 3 scenes. The rest is pretty improvised. And then even within those written scenes, it's mostly improvised.
You had a lot of leeway.
The fight scene was pretty heavily scripted, and
Yeah.
then we probably went with one, like the 8th take, when everyone was just like exhausted.
Yeah, tired.
And like that's the one we went with, and it was probably majority improvised.
Very, very cool. Well, awesome. So what's next? What do you got working on? I know you're working on a lot of commercial and doc stuff, like you said.
Yeah, I stay pretty busy commercially. As far as what I'm going to do next personally, my next film will be shot in Texas. Well, I'll probably shoot 2 shorts this summer, but that is all mostly in preparation for a feature that I will shoot in Texas in summer 2018.
Available. That's cool. That's awesome. So, no, like I said, yeah, really, really great stuff. Does anybody out here have any questions for Robert? Any? Cool. Yeah, no, it was really, really well done. I thought it was so beautifully shot, and I could tell totally that you visually, like, you know, you said you're commercial and doc, you do doc stuff and commercial stuff, and visually I thought it was really, really well done. I love the use of black and white. But more than anything, lots of times when you get commercial directors, it's visually very stunning, but narratively it lacks just in the storyline. They're unable to really tell a beginning, middle, and end with things. And I thought the relationship with her and Eugene, I love the building from him just showing up, and she's reeling from the loss of her ex-husband, and just the bond that took place. Really, I thought it was pretty amazing. So, anybody have any questions other than the fact that it was awesome? Cool, guys. Well, guys, hey, thank you so much for screening it here.
You all are the first non-industry people to watch it. It's probably going to have an official premiere in LA this summer, so thank you all for coming out and watching it. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Great job. Thank you.